Coming in, John.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you doing?
Doing good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So I know last time we spoke at the Pennsylvania Chamber of Commerce meeting, we were just kind of discussing, our different backgrounds and stuff. I told you that I work with NetSuite,
Right.
and that you explained you're with Dentsply. So I just wanted to meet with you today to kind of go over just some things, how I think NetSuite can, benefit Dentsply and kind of help raise those your sales revenue, because you kind of explained that they're not quite where you want them to be.
Correct.
Okay, so before our meeting today, is it all right if I take some notes?
Sure.
Awesome. All right. So can you kind of explain to me first off why you think that Dentsply isn't quite making the sales that you would like them to?
Well, I may be a little biased, but I think that these tools are amazing. I think that they're great. However, I think that the dental practice companies, they aren't seeing these tools as a necessity right now.
Okay.
Because they're old tools, they're still working, they're fine. So we're having an issue pushing past that and making them a necessity for these companies.
Okay. All right. So now, what do you think that your sales reps could do to improve their sales?
I think it'd be really important for them to go in, discuss the benefits of these. I feel like they have a lot for different kind of companies, and I think it's important for our salespeople to come in and really understand the different companies and what their exact needs are and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I'd really like to see that.
Okay. Now, do you think that whenever your salespeople are going in and approaching these dental offices, how are they like demonstrating these products?
I'm not really sure. I mean, obviously, I'm not there, but I have heard that a lot of our salespeople are stuck on features
Okay.
instead of benefits. So that's kind of a red flag for us right now.
Correct.
Trying to get everyone in the right mindset of what we need to be telling people, what we need to be showing off, to really get people to come around and see us as a necessity.
Right. Definitely, because if you show benefits, you're more likely to make the sale. Okay, so again, like I said, I wanted to be with you today to show you, how some things I think that NetSuite can definitely benefit Dentsply. So tell me, have you guys ever used like a CRM system in the past?
Yes, we actually just got off of one.
Okay.
We currently are calling about 23,000 different dental practices across our 5 states.
Okay.
So pretty much the CRM system that we were on just didn't have the capacity. It wasn't easy to use. It kind of crashed a lot, got bundled up, like it was just a hot mess. So we decided to ditch that and just go back to our old ways.
Okay. Now, what are your old ways?
Excel.
Okay.
So pretty much each individual salesperson or sales rep, they each have their own Excel spreadsheet with all of their clients, all of their information, sales history, everything. So each of our 80 salespeople has their own spreadsheet.
Okay. All right. And do you like the Excel sheet version?
I personally don't. I do understand that it makes the lives of our managers a lot harder.
Okay.
Because our reps are sending them all the information to be, processed and sent off to our financial teams, our accounting teams. And it is just very time consuming. It's
Okay.
not the most efficient way to be doing things.
How much time would you say?
Probably for our sales reps, for them to get everything ready, I would say it's probably about 2 hours a week.
Okay.
And then our managers, once they receive everything, have to reorganize what's already been organized. It takes about 10 hours for them, probably per week.
Okay. All right. So now, do you think that that your salespeople could definitely like be more productive if you guys had a new CRM system in place?
I definitely think we could. If it was a good enough CRM system, I definitely think that they could be more efficient. They could be out doing, making more calls,
For sure.
just doing more training, stuff like that I think would help increase our sales.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm here today, and I just want to kind of show you, let me show you like how much NetSuite
Yes,
is.
please do.
How much money you guys can save at Dentsply.
Okay.
All right. So NetSuite runs $129 per sales rep.
Okay.
right? You guys have 80
And
sales
that's
reps.
per month?
Yes,
Per
per
month.
month.
Okay.
Yes, 129 per rep per month.
Okay.
You guys have 80 sales reps. That equals $10,320 a month.
Okay.
Now I know that sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
You will make the return on investment though.
Okay.
So I did some research before our meeting today, and all these are estimates, but I estimated that the average salesperson makes about $170,000 a year.
Okay. Right.
So I divided that by 52 weeks in a year to get their weekly pay. So that came out to $3,269 a week. So then I divided that by the typical 60-hour work week
Right.
to get about $55 an hour of what they would make. Now you said that they're wasting about 2 hours a week to
Yeah.
compile all that data to send it to the managers.
Mhm.
So that comes out to $110 per sales rep. You have 80 sales rep, so that comes out to $8,800.
Okay.
Moving on to your sales managers, they make about $180,000 a year. So I divided that by 52 weeks in a year. Got $3,461 a week they would make, and then that comes out to $58 an hour. Okay. I multiply that by the 10 hours they're wasting to compile and aggregate all of that data.
Right.
And that comes out to $4,640 a week.
Okay.
Now, when you add that $8,800 a week and that $4,640 a week, I added those together and multiplied it by 48 your monthly cost.
Okay.
That comes up to $53,760.
Okay.
Okay, so subtract that $10,320 of the cost of NetSuite.
Wow.
Your return on investment is $43,440. That's how much you're saving. Okay.
Wow.
All right. So now, does that seem like something you would want to, look, further into?
I mean, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That looks good.
Okay. So here's something else I want to talk about. I
Okay.
want to propose a plan to you. I would like to, maybe possibly, team up with NetSuite and Dentsply,
Okay.
and just kind of, I don't know, work with dental practices to kind of help better their practices and use like Dentsply's insurance and NetSuite's CRM systems to help increase the sales within both, but also increase the sales within the dental practices.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, awesome. All right, so I know this is. I did some research on some things. I know that the current tools that these dentists and the hygienists are using can kind of be like it can put like a lot of
strain.
strain on the hygienists with
Right.
awkward positions and stuff like that. So, and I know you said that the Dentsply tools are ergonomic, so that's definitely going to help. But now there's about 11 days out of the year that hygienists are missing out of work because they're at home recuperating because there's they have strains in their neck, there's carpal tunnel associated with that and stuff like that. So when those hygienists are out of work like that, the dentists and the practices have to hire these filler hygienists to come in.
Right.
And then they have to pay them a 50% premium for that.
Yeah.
So my work here today is I want to kind of coach you guys on training your reps into talking to these dental supply companies the dental practices and trying to help increase the sales there. So I want your sales reps to better their practices on selling dental supply.
Right. Yeah.
So again, I really think that your sales reps should go in and say that these hygienists are out 11 days of the year, and they're having to pay 50% premium. So I did some numbers again. The average dental hygienist makes about $70,000 a year. Again, divided by 52 weeks out of the year, got $1,346 a week. Then I divided by that like 5-day work week to get $269 a day. Now, a 50% premium is an additional $135. So you are paying an additional $135 to that filler dental hygienist. So that's $404 for a fill-in. Okay. So that's excess money that you're having to pay these dental hygienists. Okay. Also, whenever you are missing like a hygienist, you're also having to like reschedule approximately 10 appointments,
Right.
from that
Right.
hygienist. So you're looking at about 110 appointments per year. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Now, from previous studies, 30% of those patients will get aggravated and they will go somewhere else. So you're looking at about 33 of those, patients going somewhere else. So here is what I would tell your sales reps to bring to the table and explain, how Dentsply can benefit these dental practices. So they can explain that, with the dental hygienist being out that many times per year, they're having to pay that much more, $135 more per hygienist to come in and fill in on those days. Also, you're having to, reschedule all those appointments, which is irritating to all of your clients.
Yeah.
It's putting, like a bad name out there for the practice. And also, you want to explain to your reps they can also bring to the table that 33 of these patients are going to be taking their business elsewhere. You're
Right.
losing money right there.
Right.
So I know that the cost of implementing Dentsply into the dental practice is about $23,000 a year.
Correct.
However, you're going to be making that money back, with keeping your hygienist there at the practice, through and not missing so many days being at home, like recuperating. You're not having to like reschedule all these appointments. You're not losing, patients from, stuff that can be avoided. So explain those benefits, of why Dentsply's tools are really helpful. And I really think that, that would help increase sales. But also, I want to team NetSuite with that. So a lot of dental practices out there don't have like a set, dental practice software. So again, just like Dentsply, a lot of dental practices are using Excel. So I really think that, if we pair NetSuite and Dentsply, if your sales reps are, explaining the benefits of how, they're benefiting that and they're, saving money,
Right.
not losing clients and stuff like that. Also, NetSuite, is helping
It's
by
4:30.
keeping everything just very organized. Again, just the way I want to help Dentsply.
Right.
Keep maintaining appointments and, making sure that every hygienist and dentist can go in there and see, what appointment time they have, what patient they have coming up next. But also, I really think that, another thing you could bring to the table for your sales reps to explain another benefit is, that with their current tools, and these awkward angles and stuff like that, the dental practice is going to have to pay a higher healthcare
Right.
insurance claim.
Yeah.
So, have them explain that as a benefit, that, that's just going to be an added cost they're going to have to,
Right.
look at.
Absolutely.
So, actually, I want to show you some benefits of NetSuite and kind of get your hands on the product, so you can look at it,
Okay.
so you
Yeah.
can further, get an idea
Absolutely.
of how things work. And also, you can kind of explain this to your reps, maybe talk to some of your other managers. All right. So up here, you can look at your sales data. So your sales reps would actually go in here. They would see every sale they've ever made.
Okay. Wow.
There's no more Excel. Everything is compiled here. There's, it takes the pressure off of you and having to, go at the end of the week and compile this data. Where again, you're saving that 10 hours a week,
Right.
and NetSuite is, saving you that 10 hours. You're saving again that $43,440. So then also, if you wanted to go right here and click clients, you could type in any of your dental practices there,
Okay.
and it would bring up all of your dental practices, the dentists, the hygienists, and all their patients.
Interesting. Very
Okay.
nice.
So then also, you can see all of your financials to the right over here, and that would bring up everything, all of your financials, your accountings, everything. So I really think that, this would help out
Oh,
with,
yeah.
saving you a
Absolutely.
lot of money, but also I think it would definitely help keep, all of your client data, safe and
Centralized.
organized
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
So is this, something you would want to, further
Yeah,
consider?
absolutely. I would love for my managers to be here.
Okay.
If you have a day next week that we can get together, maybe
For sure.
Monday morning, I'd love for them to get a look at it, hear your side of things, and kind of go from there and get it going.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, we
Alright.
can do that then.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. It was so good to see you.
Good to see you
Thank you so
too.
much.
Have a great afternoon.
You too. Thanks.